What is up, everybody? This is RJ the Beast from the Missonians. And today I wanted to hop on here because I wanted to talk about loyalty. Loyalty is key in life, it'll help you through a lot of different things. I've been really loyal to certain people, certain friends of mine. And when I talk about loyalty, I'm talking about loyalty to friends, loyalty to people that have been loyal to you. A lot of times when I look into the future, I look at goals, I look at different things, I think loyal. What is loyalty? How does it get me there? What steps did I take to become loyal to the things like my career, like my friends? Um, Loyalty is something that is not always given back to you. You have to understand that loyalty is not always going to be given in return, but we have to do our best as individuals to be as loyal as we can to the ones that are being loyal to us. And it's even harder as an individual to be loyal to the people that are not loyal to us. And I think that's the biggest thing to me is, is there ever a good time to stop being loyal if you know that somebody is not being loyal to you back? And the answer to that is this: we have got to make sure that our integrity and our involvement is great no matter what. We are not good people to get good back. We are good people because we want to be good people. I mean, how you interact and what you do on a daily basis with everybody around really shows who you are in your heart. Do you want to be great? Do you want to be good? Do you want to be better in the eyes of people around you? And I know a lot of times I talk about it's not about what people think, but really in reality, perception is key. If you're a loyal person, then people's perception changes about you. The loyalty is something that really builds character. It builds off the character and it builds your character as a whole. But I'm sitting here, I've been through a lot of things in my life and I sit and I think about loyalty. What does it take to see or feel like someone is being loyal to you? Well, a lot of that is this: what people say about you and what you say about somebody when that person is not present next to you, right there in front of you, is very vital. You know, Loyalty should last throughout any absence that you may have away from somebody. So if you are not with certain people all the time, it just shouldn't change your loyalty to them. It shouldn't mean that because they're not right there with you, that they're any less valuable to you. So, with that being said, I kind of feel like this: in order to be loyal, okay, um, then words that are spoken when these people are not around should still show high regard for that person. Okay. Because here's the deal: we can't use other people to move forward. We can't use other people to climb a ladder. We can't use other people to excel. Because here's the deal: if you're bad talking somebody in order to get to a place that you want to be, then eventually all of that will come out in the open. All of that will come out because you're using, people use different things. For example, if I give a idea of how to fix an issue in a workplace and somebody else takes that idea and they go and they use it as their own, when it is all said and done, somebody will realize that that idea was not their idea because they'll have to explain how they got to that idea. That is not being loyal. That is taking ideas that could potentially benefit somebody, right? And using them for yourself. I've came up with many, many different scenarios, many ideas, many outcomes. I've came up with many different things that would benefit things for, I mean, my career, my place of business, my home, all kinds of things. If somebody was to take those ideas and go use them as their own, well, here's the thing: they're only as good as the person that creates them, because the person that creates them knows point A to point B on how to get there. They know exactly the route to take because every idea that we have in our lives is built off of some failure that we've had, built off of some idea that we've had that has not worked in the past. So we take this failure and we take these new ideas and we combine them together, right? So we're learning from our failures and we're building off of what we know now. So knowledge becomes powerful, plus the idea of what made it fail to begin with. What made the idea not work? Let's take all of this stuff, let's turn it around and let's make that work. But loyalty should look like this. If you have a good idea, if you have a good person that comes up with a good idea that you think will be beneficial, then let that person design and work it out. Let that person be the one that figures it out. If you take their information and use it for their own, for your own, then eventually you're gonna have to explain how you got that, and it's not gonna work. That's not being loyal. Okay. Now let's talk about outside. Let's talk about integrity. Let's talk about friendships. Okay. A loyal friend doesn't have to see you all the time. A loyal friend does not have to be there with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, forever. Okay. A loyal friend is somebody that no matter what, however long it takes, however many days you don't talk, however many months you don't see each other face to face, they will always look at you and speak about you in the highest regard. Okay. That to me is being loyal. If I don't see a friend for a long period of time and I see him and I've done nothing but want to be happy and, talk happy and talk good about this person, then that to me is loyalty. Okay. That to me is loyalty. But at some point, is there a point to give up loyalty? Is there a point to stop being loyal? Now, here's the thing. Loyalty is key. Okay. Loyalty is very vital in terms of relationships, in terms of friendships, in terms of career paths, in terms of, building relationships with bosses and staff and coworkers and things like that, right? But here's how I feel about it. At some point, if you're 100% loyal to people and certain people are not 100% loyal to you, or for a fact that they've taken stuff from you and used it to their benefit without giving you credit for what you've created, okay, then maybe it's not so much of not being loyal anymore as it is just saying, you know what, whatever it is that I'm going to do, I'm going to have to do it for me. I'm going to have to design it for me. I'm going to have to take it and move forward for me, because if I give the ideas out to this person, then maybe they'll take it and try to use it as their own. But here's the deal. Yes, there is a time where sometimes it's okay not to be loyal to certain people. And I'm not saying people that are loyal to you. I'm saying in general that there are some times that it is better not to be loyal to the people that are not being loyal back to you. And when I say that, I say it like this. At one point, does the effort have to stop on one end? Okay. If we're giving loyalty and respect and gratitude and talking highly of a certain person and they don't do that in return for you, then yes, then maybe it's time to back away and really say this. Loyalty, it cannot be one-sided. Loyalty has to be a double-sided road. Okay. We can go one way, we can go the other, or we can meet in the middle. But loyalty cannot be one-sided, because if there's one person being loyal and the other person being fake, then really someone's looking for some kind of benefit somewhere that they're not earning on their own. So, with that being said, yes, I think sometimes loyalty needs to be given both ways, or there is a good time to say, okay, I cannot be loyal to these people that are not being loyal to me because they're not looking out for my best interest. They're only looking out for their best interest. So they become an our person or a we person and become an I person. And I cannot conquer every battle. I cannot go over every speed bump by myself. I cannot break through walls all the time by myself. It takes a we, it takes us, it takes our ideas and mentality and strength to get through these roadblocks, these speed bumps, and these walls. Okay. When you become an I person, you're taking away all of the integrity, all of the hard work, all of the mentality, the mental stress, the anguish, the push from everybody else around you, and you're putting it all on you. Like you have created every positive out there. And that cannot be what happens in order to build a positive outcome for yourself. So, with that being said, that's all I got today, guys. Thank you guys for watching Thoughts from RJ the Beast on the Smithsonian's page. And we will see you next time. Make sure you leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I will respond. And as always, peace.